CMSportsNet is made possible by Genova's To Go.
Looking live at Liberty High School, site of tonight's CMSportsNet Girls Basketball Game of the Week. I'm Pat Stetzer, and welcome to the start of our Carroll County High School sports coverage for the 2023-24 season. Liberty welcomes Gerstell Academy to the Lions Den tonight for an intra-county showdown. The Lions are 0-1 and the Falcons are 2-0 to start the new season. Before we get to the tip-off, let's pause to hear from our sponsor, but the Game of the Week will be coming right back, so stay with us.
Hungry? Genova's To Go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's To Go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's To Go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's To Go. Genova's To Go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg. For lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's To Go.
We've got Gerstell visiting Liberty in girls basketball action that's about to get started. Gerstell went 18-5 last season and 10-2 in the IAAM-B conference. The Falcons lost to St. Timothy's in the IAAM quarterfinals. Liberty, meanwhile, posted a 12-11 record and enjoyed a run to the Class 1A state quarterfinals a year ago. Time to look at some team stats for both teams so far this season. The season tipped off this week. The Falcons are averaging 43 points per game through their two contests, and the Lions just have the one game to show. They dropped their season opener on Tuesday against Catoctin. All right, time to see a few players to watch for both teams. We'll start with Gerstell. Gerstell forward Anaya Stinnett averaged a double-double last year, and she helped the Falcons beat St. Timothy's on Tuesday for a little revenge from the 2023 playoffs. On Liberty's side, the Lions had the county's assist leader back in the form of junior guard Courtney Goff, who handed out 4 assists per game last season. Also, Gigi Hall as a player to keep an eye on in today's game. Now we take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game between Gerstell and Liberty from the Lions Den. You see Annie Jackson and Anaya Stinnett were the two girls to kind of keep an eye on for Gerstell. Also, Kiara Hardy. We'll talk about that storyline as the game goes on with Taylor Moran and Miley Alguire as forwards there. And Liberty has a guard-heavy lineup. Paige McKnight, Gigi Hall, Courtney Goff, Alyssa Gollenbeck, and Kiara Vasalaros. So there's going to be a bit of a small lineup there for Liberty, and Gerstell has some size. We'll see which one comes out on top later this evening. Gerstell started last year with a 5-0 record, and the Falcons are trying to get there again by adding a win tonight. Liberty has the home opener and then 3 games next week, ending with a home game against county rival Westminster. There you see the Liberty Lions on their new court, new bleachers. The blue and the gold, definitely presentable. And Coach Barry Green and his staff talking to the officials. I mentioned Kiara Hardy. You see the hug there, that's LaTanya Hardy, Kiara's mom. So a little storyline to watch tonight as mother and daughter face off on opposite ends of the court. And Gerstell, coached by Shane Stem. This is his 7th year. Again, they were 18-5 last year, 10-2 in conference play. Liberty, coached by Barry Green in his 12th year, one of the veteran coaches in the county, 12-11, 4-8 in the county last year. A little bit of a rough regular season, but they got hot in the playoffs and made a run to a regional title. JV game tipped off a little early today, 4 p.m., so varsity gets the 5:30 start. You can get a good look there at Liberty's new stands in the background and bench players. I think we're going to be pausing before we tip things off tonight. We're going to pause as the players come out for the national anthem, then we'll be back for the tip-off.
and welcome to Liberty High School, the home of your Liberty Lady Lions. Tonight's game is between Gerstell Academy High School and your Liberty High School Lady Lions. As always here at Liberty High School, sportsmanship is the expectation. So please, let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. Most of all, let the spectators please be positive. Please rise, gentlemen, please remove your hats for our national anthem tonight. Song.
National anthem in the gym, the Lions Den. Again, a little bit of a new look there. We're going to see the tip-off here in a moment. Gerstell and Liberty, CMSportsNet Game of the Week. We're going to have a lot of these for you this winter. I'll be flying solo tonight, but I'll be joined by some county basketball enthusiasts and experts, if you want to call them that, and we'll have a good time chronicling the boys and girls basketball seasons throughout the Carroll County Athletic League. But tonight, it's me and you guys, and we're going to watch a girls basketball game here between Gerstell and Liberty. The starting lineup's being announced now. Gerstell first for the visitors. Gerstell wearing the maroon and blue pattern with some white. There's Annie Jackson, number 5. One of the players to keep an eye on here tonight. She's a good guard.
Number 10, Taylor Moran. Number 12, Miley Alwar. Number 21, Garrett Hardy.
Hardy, a junior for the Falcons.
Number 50, Anaya Stennett.
Stennett, senior, 6 foot forward, number 50 there. You also have Annie Jackson, a senior. Taylor Moran, a junior. Miley Alguire, a sophomore. So some youth out there, and Kara Hardy was the junior. Some experience, the senior lone starter, or 2 starters, forgive me, Jackson and Stennett. Now we'll see Liberty starters.
At guard, a junior, number 5, Paige McKnight.
Paige McKnight, junior guard for the Lions.
At guard, a junior, number 12, Alyssa Gomez.
Collenbeck, also a junior, 6 foot. She's listed as a forward, but going to have to be on the guard side of things. And
23,
Courtney Goff, 23. Again, we talked about her, led the county in assists per game with 4.0, so a good number there for Goff, and she'll be probably expected to be dishing them out again on the offense for Coach Green's Lions. There's Kara Vassileris, junior guard.
At guard, a senior, and our team.
And Gigi Hall, one of the captains of the team, number 15. Senior guard / forward. Coach Green has a lot of guard / forward on his roster, a lot of swing players. And we're about to tip things off here from Eldersburg. Again, it's Liberty and Gerstell. We'll have it momentarily for you. The tip's coming up soon. You saw the starters, and we did mention the one storyline, just kind of a nice thing where it's Kiara Hardy on Gerstell on their starting lineup and on their team, contributing to that team, going against her mom, LaTanya Hardy, on Liberty's coaching staff with Coach Barry Green. So looking forward to see how the family rivalry goes there tonight. Also kind of fun to see the private school Gerstell play a couple public school teams. They have Westminster in their schedule later on in the year, but Coach Shane Stem always wants to get the best out of his team and the best out of his kids and play as many of those county games as he can, county public schools as he can. All right, you see the players heading out to the court. And we're about to get underway with some Carroll County girls basketball. Not a league game, with both teams playing in different leagues, but a Carroll County game nonetheless. So here we go. And the opening tip goes to Gerstell. Kiara Hardy's going to have the ball in her hands there. Getting it down low to Stinnett, but turned it over. So the first turnover, Gerstell on the baseline, and it'll be Liberty's ball. I think we had a clock issue there to start things off. Liberty's home opener, they lost to Catoctin on Tuesday. Gerstell had 2 games to start the season, won them both, and like I said, beat St. Timothy's, who had beaten them last year in the playoffs. A little pressure from Gerstell to start things off. We'll see if Liberty can break the press. And they do. Goff tried to pass it, turned it over. Here's Hardy, and down the lane. A little off on that shot. Rebound, Liberty. And that was Goff. Goff on the wing, going to swing it back over here. They're going to swing it around to the baseline. Gigi Hall will take a 3 and hit it. Gigi Hall gives Liberty a 3-0 lead with her 3-pointer from the corner. Annie Jackson's going to try one. Off the mark. Stinnett there. Third shot goes up. Give that one to Alguire, and she draws a foul, so she will go to the free throw line. So Gerstell missed 2 there, and Alguire on the putback drew the foul. Miley Alguire, 5'10" sophomore. And the first one is off the mark. She gets another one. She was in the act of shooting. Gets the second one. 3-1 early here, first quarter. Liberty leading Gerstell. And Barry Green making a substitution. Still some pressure from Gerstell. Liberty breaks it again. And Goff will set up. Nice passing there down low. Shot was taken by number 20, Allison Ball, no good. And we got a foul, and that's going to be an and one. Give the bucket to Moran.
Look good, Allison, look good.
And she drew contact. So Gerstell can take the lead on this free throw shot. Number 10, Taylor Moran, 5'10" junior guard. She gets it. 4-3, Gerstell. Liberty did break the pressure. Pass down low. Shot was put up and no good by Gollenbeck, and Gerstell has the ball across half court. Moran 3, air ball. Liberty Rebound and a foul on Gerstell, I believe. Andy Jackson with a reach in there. Gerstell's done a good job in the first few minutes here in the half court. Liberty has managed to break the pressure the other way, but haven't gotten the baskets to go except for the one by Gigi Hall, which was a three-pointer. Liberty did a better job there breaking that pressure, but Shane Stem's Falcons are going to be feisty, and there's a turnover, and it's Kiara Hardy going the other way. Stripped away. That's a turnover. Nice play by number 15, Gigi Hall. And the Lions will have it again. And a reach by Hardy, and they're going to call the foul. Coach Stem didn't like it. I can see him across the side. But they're going to get Kiara Hardy on the reach as she was going for a steal. Four to 3 Gerstell, 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Vassaleros and Goff in the backcourt. Double team now on the baseline, and Hall got stripped, but I believe it went out on Liberty, out on Gerstell, so Liberty will hold the ball. 13 to shoot. And 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Early going here, CMSportsNet Game of the Week. Vassaleros to Hall again from the same spot as before, and she hits another one. So 6 points for Gigi Hall, and she's got all of the Lions' points, and they lead 6-4. Ill-advised pass. Now we got to fight for the loose ball. And it's going to be Liberty's ball. Last touch by Gerstell, out of bounds on the sideline. (6-4) Lions, under 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Courtney Goff will take a shot. Tried to bank in the three, no good. Stinnett gets the rebound. And Hardy will take a long heave down the court. Moran's layup too strong. Gerstell holds on to it though. Passed him around. Here's a three by Jackson that's off the mark, out of bounds. The ball goes back to Liberty. You can see how both teams are trying to operate here. Gerstell a little bit quicker and feisty on defense. Liberty wants to slow it down a little bit and run its half-court offense. Gerstell's backed off now in terms of the pressure to see what they can do in the half-court defense. 4 minutes have gone by, and we've seen Courtney Goff carry the ball for most of the time. There's a turnover, and Taylor Moran's got it now for Gerstell. All alone to Stinnett, and she lays it in. Nice bounce pass in the lane, and it's 6-6, the first points of the game for Naya Stinnett. Now you got another reach in, and if that's Annie Jackson, that might be her second. And we have a timeout. So 4 minutes and 9 seconds have gone by here so far. Here's a replay of Gigi Hall. Vassaleros finds her in the corner. She's been doing a good job spotting up shooter as she is, and there's two quick ones in the first quarter for Gigi Hall, and it's 6-6. Barry Green always wearing the fine suits on the sideline, as he's wont to do. He likes to dress for the occasion and certainly looks the part there as the 12th year head coach of the Liberty Lions. Under 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Gerstell 6, Liberty 6. The Lions ball and a new shot clock. Bounce pass went into Gollenbeck, and she couldn't come up with the layup, and it's off Liberty. Gerstell's ball. So a nice play by Liberty off the timeout, but Golombek just couldn't quite convert. Gerstell's size is going to be a little bit of a factor here, I think, in this game as the game goes on. We'll see if what Liberty can do to counter it. Moran, a little give and go. Back to Hardy. She's in the post, but she turns it over. Give a steal to Paige McKnight, number 5. And the Lions will try to take the lead on this possession. Good screen. There's a bounce pass to McKnight, in and out of the hole, and Stinnett with the rebound, and she's already had a couple rebounds here in this first quarter. There's a long three. It doesn't go, but Stinnett gets the rebound, and the putback is good. Anaya Stinnett. Nice offensive board and layup, and Gerstell leads 8-6. Well, that's Hardy, and that's 2. So they're going to be aggressive on defense, but 2 quick ones for Kiera Hardy. I thought Jackson had 2 as well. She's still in there, and that's going to be a travel. One too many steps there for the Lions, and the Falcons will get the ball on their own baseline. Under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Liberty with a little bit of pressure here as Gerstell brings it up. Liberty trying to be aggressive there, called for a reach-in foul. Jackson gets the inbound pass. She goes right into the lane. Back to Jackson. Top of the key, and she hits the three-pointer. Annie Jackson gives Gerstell the 11-6 lead. The first 3 for Gerstell goes to the 5'8" senior guard. Goff with a little runner there down the lane. No good. Gerstell rebound. Mimi DeLone now giving back to Jackson, top of the key, no good, and a nice fight for the rebound between Stinnett and Paige Vassaleros. Nice hustle by Vassaleros. Here's Annie Jackson again, the give. She steps back out. They find her at the top of the arc. I said key, of course. I meant arc. First game for me, too. And Jackson hits it. So the top of the arc has been a friend to Annie Jackson here so far. Substitutions, and Gerstell keeps the ball after the jump ball. Back to Jackson again, top of the arc. There's Stinnett on a nice give and go. Mimi DeLone, the high layup does not go though, and Liberty gets the rebound. Nice play by Gerstell, just couldn't get the shot to fall. There's Goff, top of the key, guarded by Moran, I believe. They switch it. McKnight goes to the lane, and she gets fouled. So Paige McKnight, strong drive to the hoop. Draws a foul from Miley Alguire. And it'll be McKnight on the line for 2 for Liberty. First one was off the mark. You saw that quick replay. She drew some contact there by Alguire. Next free throw is short, but Liberty gets the board. Nice offensive rebound for the Lions, and they can reset the shot clock and look for more offense. Goff, a floater. Little strong, Stinnett with the board. Nice job by Stinnett. Falcons running. This is DeLone. Nice up and under. Travel. Not a bad move by Mimi DeLone. 5'7" senior, but called for steps. Under 1 minute to go, first quarter. 11-6 for the visiting Gerstell Academy Falcons. Nice defense by Jackson, knocking out of bounds. Oh, it goes off Liberty, so a nice job by Jackson to help create that turnover, and now it'll be Gerstell with a chance to extend its lead. Easy there, give it into Stinnett, let her do the work. Anaya Stinnett, 6 points so far, and Gerstell leads 13-6. It's a drive by Allison Bald, and she also draws contact. And she'll be at the line for two. First one good. Been a while since Liberty scored some points in this quarter. And Bald cuts it to 5, 13-8. Shot clock off, so Gerstell can hold it for the last shot if they like. And Annie Jackson, number 5 for Gerstell, calling the plays. Nice pass to Jackson from Delone, but the shot was long, and Liberty corralled the rebound. Oh, three-pointer is good at the buzzer. Gigi Hall, 9 points in the first quarter for Hall, and Gerstell leads, but it's 13-11 after 1. Nice job to beat the clock there by Gigi Hall. Hall's got 9 points for Liberty. Stinnett's got 6 for Gerstell. The visiting team leads 13-11, but Liberty finishes the quarter strong with 5 points to close the gap in the final minute. There's your first quarter score. Gerstell 13, Liberty 11 on the CMSportsNet Game of the Week, girls basketball edition. Our first of the year. We're glad you're here with us. Our first one of the year from Eldersburg. And a pretty good first quarter, competitive first quarter. Gerstell, I think, definitely wants to be aggressive on defense and create turnovers that lead to potential points, just as Liberty has done in all the years that Barry Green's been there. So it's been a good first half to see how these teams are going to go. We're going to take a couple look at the first quarter highlights. And it's been all Gigi Hall so far for the Lions. She has 9 of their 11 points. Annie Jackson spotted up at the top of the arc for that three-pointer that gave them a big lead early on. Delone with that nice play that got called for a travel, but we are back in action now, second quarter. Liberty will start with the ball. Annie Jackson's hands are all over the place on defense for Gerstell. She definitely seems to be their go-to player on defense. So quickness is on display so far. Lions have it. Ball with a little turnaround, no good, and does fight for the ball, get it back. Top of the arc three, a little long. And Gerstell fights for the rebound, and I think they're going to call a foul on Liberty. That was Mimi Delone with the rebound, and I think a foul on Goff. But Gerstell gets the ball there. Nice hustle, nice defense on both sides there to fight for that ball. Liberty with a little bit of pressure here. See if Gerstell can beat it. They do. It's Jackson all the way to the lane and scores. Gerstell beat that press very well, and Annie Jackson ended it with a layup from the right side. Falcons by 4. Goff tried to go over top of Stinnett. No can do, but there's a turnover right back for Liberty. They're going to get a foul call there on Gerstell. Blocking foul on Kate Roberts, number 22. Just underway in the second quarter. Gerstell leads by 4. There's a three-pointer from Goff that was off the mark, out of bounds, and back over to the Falcons. One minute has gone by in the second quarter. Gerstell has the 2 points so far, courtesy of Andy Jackson. Get it down low to Stinnett. She tried to go up with it, drew a foul, and I think Stinnett will go to the line to shoot 2. And Nia Stinnett averaged a double-double last year for Gerstell. Oh, they're going to call this a spot foul. I guess they decided she got fouled before she went up to the act of shooting. It looked like a shooting foul from here, but it is a spot foul. Into Stinnett, back up top to Jackson. Liberty intercepts that pass, tries to. Stinnett gets it back. Three-pointer from the far side. A little off, and the Lions get the rebound. Nice pass, layup too strong by Hall. Back out top, three-pointer. Good. That's Kiera Vassaleros. And it's 15-14. And Liberty has 4 threes so far in this first half. Right back at you, says Taylor Moran for Gerstell. A 3 from the far corner. And it's back to a 4-point lead. And Liberty calls a timeout. 2 minutes into this second quarter, Barry Green, you see him, he wants a full timeout. Give Liberty a rest. We'll take a look at these three-pointers here, these back-to-back threes. The first one, after a strong shot, Courtney Goff fished it back out top, and Kiera Vassaleros knocked it down. That cut it to 1. Gerstell responds, just a quick pass to Moran, and she swishes it right in front of Liberty's bench in the corner. And that's where we are with 6:01 to go in the first half, and Gerstell leading Liberty 18-14. So the Lions talking it over. There's Gerstell. Starters sitting down, reserves standing up behind the coaching staff. There's Barry Green in the middle of the pile there of Lions. 12th year as Liberty's head coach. Led them to a regional title last year. Boys and girls at Liberty got a chance to win regional championships and have a boys-girls sweep on the Class 1A side of things. We're back now on court action. Liberty inbounds the ball. And we'll see what they drew up after this timeout, and a turnover. Probably not what they drew up coming out of that full timeout, but Gerstell's defense kind of forced an error there by Liberty, and the Falcons get the ball back. Andy Jackson going to bring it up the court for the Falcons. Pass in low, Stinnett. And Goff intercepts. Nice job by Goff. And tipped out by Gerstell, so Liberty will keep it. Nice job by Courtney Goff to see that pass and pick it off for a nice defensive play. A steal for the junior guard. Bald, nice job by Allison Bald. everything but the bucket. That was a nice job to get to the lane and just couldn't come up with the shot. And there's an errant pass and a turnover by Gerstell. So a little too fast for the Falcons, and they turn it over. Lions go across half court, mid-court, set up their offense. And they'll stay here after the ball goes out of bounds. Nope, goes the Mines. Over it goes to Gerstell. There you see G.G. Hall leading Liberty with 9 points on 3 3-pointers so far in this contest. Taylor Moran has 6 for Gerstell, as does Anais Danette, Amy Jackson with 5. Hardy, they're trying to run a little motion offense here. Nice drive by Roberts, just a little bit short on the layup, and Liberty does have the ball back on offense. 4.5 to go in the half. Job by Goff, a little bit of a high shot by Dollenbeck and skying over her to get the rebound. Gerstell. Nice crossover by Moran, or switched it up, I should say. Hardy rebound, draws a foul. Gerstell's size is going to come into play on some of these possessions, and it certainly did there as Hardy was able to get the rebound, go up strong, and now she'll have a chance for 2 points. See, Moran did a good job getting in there, but Hardy gets the board and did draw the foul there on the rebound putback attempt. Couple of nice strokes there by Kiara Hardy. 2 points for her, and it's a 6-point Gerstell lead midway through the second quarter. I think they called a jump ball or a travel there. And they turn over, goes back to Gerstell. This is DeLone trying to break that press herself, gives it right over to Liberty. Nice steal. Pass out to Goff. Almost a travel, but didn't get the call. She gets down the lane, though. Nice score off the glass, Courtney Goff. Lions hanging in there, 20-16. Down low to Hardy, back out to Moran. 3 off the rim. Nice rebound and score. Miley Alguire. Nice job by Alguire. The sophomore getting the board. The putback goes in and she draws a foul. Chance for a 3-point play. Good, nice free throw from Alguire. 23-16 Gerstell. Nice few possessions here for the Falcons. Baseline drive, reverse layup goes in. Allison Bald. Nice play by Bald. Ninth grader Allison Bald, 5'11", listed on the roster. She has a chance for a 3-point play. So some nice action here by on both ends of the court. And the free throw goes. 23-19. Nice passing here by Gerstell. Moran left it a little short. McKnight pulls it down for Liberty. The Lions can try to claw into this deficit a little bit more, this Gerstell lead, I should say, a little bit more. Goff. Oh, and falls in for Courtney Goff. Nice runner, and it's 23-21. Jackson creates space. Bad errant shot. Oh, Liberty tried to go for the rebound and then stepped on the line. So the Falcons fortunate to get it back here with 2:08 to go. Here's Goff. Nice job by Goff, and used both hands. I was going to say it was a left-handed runner. It was sort of with both hands there, but it went in. She's got 4 points here in this quarter. A nice runner there by Hardy, Kiara Hardy. 2 more for her, and it's 25-21. So Gerstell continuing to enjoy that 4 or 5 point lead. All trying to drive the baseline. Let's see, they call Annie Jackson for a foul. They did. Hall will inbound it. There's a baseline runner by Dollenbeck, didn't go. Putback is good. And it's a 2-point game. Out of bounds, back to Liberty. Liberty can tie the score on this possession. Ball tried it, Hardy blocked it, and here comes Gerstell. Moran. Count the bucket. Taylor Moran. Nice job by the junior. And she can have a 3-point play here, and she does. Just like that, Gerstell back up by 5. Good defense by Gerstell. And that's another foul, Annie Jackson, I think. So they gotta be, Gerstell's gotta be a little careful here in this first half. I think Coach Stem wanted a 5-second count. And they called her there for the reach. Under a minute to go, second quarter. Ball got in there. Shot missed. Gigi Hall tried for the rebound, or the putback. That got taken away, blocked away. Substitution for Gerstell. It's their ball. No, it's white ball. I think they called white ball at first, and then they had to talk about it there. There's Ball with that nice drive. Almost gets it to go. And a big block there by Stinnett on the rebound attempt by, putback attempt, I should say, by Hall. Liberty maintains possession. Another defensive play by Stinnett. She makes it tough in there under the basket for any team, and Liberty's finding out why. 35.6 seconds to go. There's Hall. She'll try that three-pointer. A little long. Rebound Gerstell, and here they go quickly. And you need the loan on the other end with the two-pointer. (30-23). Gerstell by 7. Final 15 seconds of the half. Ball tried for it. Gerstell gets the rebound. They can score here in the last few seconds. Hardy down the lane. Good. Heave at the half doesn't go, and Gerstell finishes the quarter strong. Kiara Hardy with 6 in that quarter, and Gerstell finds itself with a 9-point halftime lead. Solid finish for the Falcons in that quarter. And we've reached halftime. The score, Gerstell 32, Liberty 23 on the CMSportsNet Game of the Week. Some quick thoughts of the first half. I like the way Gerstell finished strong there. They've been playing pretty good defense. Foul trouble starting to mount up a little bit for Gerstell. We'll see what they do in the second half. And for Liberty, it's Gigi Hall, and she got some help from Allison Bald in the second quarter, and Courtney Goff as well. So Liberty's hanging in there, but Gerstell did finish that quarter pretty strong, and they have the 9-point lead at halftime on the road, trying to get to 3-0 to start the season. We'll see some first half highlights and talk about what to expect in the second half. When we come back after a break and a word from our sponsor, stay with us here on the CMSportsNet Game of the Week.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg. For lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
And each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss The Score and More podcast presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels. Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CM Sportsnet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishment.
The CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
CMSportsNet Game of the Week. Halftime, Gerstell 32, Liberty 23 from the Lions Den. Let's take a look at the first half stats. Welcome back. I'm Pat Stetzer watching the game here with you. And here's the first half stats, Gerstell and Liberty. And you see the 9-point lead there, and the Falcons getting it done at the free throw line as well. Liberty shooting 50% from three. Gigi Hall's got 3 of them. She has 9 points. Competitive first half so far from Eldersburg. Gerstell a little bit off on those 3s so far, but they're making up with it with points in the paint and from the free throw line. Kiara Hardy has 6 points. Taylor Moran's got 9. Anaya Stinnett has 6. We're going to see some highlights from the first half between these two intra-county rivals, between Gerstell and Liberty. And the Falcons have led throughout most of this game, although Gigi Hall started strong and gave Liberty the early lead with that 3-pointer. And she was connecting early, and then we see Annie Jackson doing the same top of the arc, and she spotted up 3. And Anaya Stinnett really making her presence known under the basket, just muscles up and gets the easy layup there. Liberty beat the clock, though, at the end of the first quarter. That was Gigi Hall with her 3rd 3 of the quarter. She did not score in the second quarter, but she does have 9 points. And there's Annie Jackson, the athletic guard for Gerstell, getting to the hole. Paige Vassaleros swished a 3. So the Lions were shooting from outside. Taylor Moran, on the very next possession, matched her with it, and she hit a 3 of her own. Courtney Goff got hot in the second quarter with 4 points. Allison Bald had 6 points in that quarter, too. 5 points. And there's 2 of them right there. A nice reverse, underhanded, call it what you will, layup that went in, and then Courtney Goff kind of used both hands on that runner to score. Little turnaround there by Bald, and she had 5 of their points in the second quarter. But Taylor Moran with a big answer there. She's fired up for the hoop and the foul. Down the court, Gerstell went there with a shot by Mimi Delone that went in. Kiara Hardy found the bucket. And Gerstell in front by 9 so far, 32-23. You saw the team stats. I mean, it's 85% from the free throw line. Gerstell is doing a good job there. And then on the other side, it's Liberty from the perimeter, 50% so far. So which one of those two could continue will be remain to see. Again, thanks for joining us on the CMSportsNet Game of the Week. We're going to have a lot more of these for you, hopefully, throughout the winter. So stick with us and stay tuned with us as we make our way through the winter on the boys and the girls side, boys basketball and girls basketball. We want to also remind you that Game On is our Wednesday show. We do it every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We go through the winter sports season and give you the highlights of maybe the last couple games. We have Athlete of the Week and things like that. So I look forward to those again every Wednesday at 7, and we'll have one of those again for you too. I think we're going to take a look at some of the big games we have coming up this winter as well. We kind of had a couple games in mind to highlight for you during the year. This was one of them, of course. Gerstell and Liberty was on the list. Here's a couple other ones for you. Just keep an eye on things. Westminster's at Man Valley when we turn the calendar January 5th. FSK visits Westminster and FSK at Man Valley in the same week. A big week coming up for the reigning county champions. Still a few weeks away, of course, and we have just December and then holiday tournaments to get through as well. We're taking a quick break here too again, and don't go away though. We'll have the second half for you momentarily on the CMSportsNet Game of the Week.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg for lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
Each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss the Score and More podcast presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports Podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels. Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CM Sportsnet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishment.
The CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Welcome back, CM Sportsnet basketball, CM Sportsnet girls basketball. Game of the week is what I was trying to say. I'm Pat Stetzer. Thanks for joining me this evening. We are about to start the second half between Gerstell and Liberty. The Falcons lead the Lions 32-23. So looking forward to a good second half at the Lions stand in Eldersburg. Second half about to resume. See the Falcons out there getting ready to go after this third quarter with a 9-point lead. Taylor Moran with 9, Kiara Hardy with 6, Anaya Stinnett with 6. Those are your leaders. Amy Jackson has 5. That's Gerstell. Liberty, Gigi Hall 9, Allison Bald 7, Courtney Goff 4, Kara Vassalaros 3. Those are your scoring leaders. And there you see him right there, Hall and Bald with 16 of Liberty's 23 points. Nice drive, kicks it back out. Gigi Hall, we'll call that a pass. And Liberty scores underneath. (32-25). Annie Jackson's going to spot up for a 3 and a little bit long. Pass down low, spin around by Gollenbeck, no good. Stinnett gets the loose ball board. Three-pointer good, Taylor Moran. (35-25). Vassalaros tried to get it up there over the top the Gerstell forwards, no good, and Hardy comes back with the ball for the Falcons. Bounce pass on the baseline, score it. Number 12, Alguire. 37-25, Gerstell now double-digit lead and a nice start for Gerstell. There you see Shane Stem, Gerstell coach, played his high school basketball at Francis Scott Key, knows the area well. He's done a good job over there as the head man. And a high five for Taylor Moran, who sunk that three-pointer. Coach Barry Goon is back to us at the moment, talking to his players. You see Barry in the Liberty blue sport coat. And there's LaTanya Hardy, mom of Kiara Hardy, there with her vest on. Assistant coach for Liberty. Good opening minute and a half here for Gerstell. 12-2 run over a stretch of the end of the second quarter into the third quarter, and that's the reason that the Falcons are up by 12 right now, 37-25. Liberty trying to stem that tide and get some points on the board. They've scored in this quarter. Nice bounce pass. Gigi Hall will lay it off the glass. And that was a nice play there by Liberty to cut it to a 10-point Gerstell lead. Almost a travel by Hardy, but she held on. And she'll run the offense here. A long pass to Alguire. And a kickball there, I think, by Liberty, yeah. So the Falcons keep it, 14 to shoot, 5:39 to go, third quarter. Ooh, almost a turnover on the inbounds. Danette's got it right to the hands of Hall. Sorry, that wasn't Hall. It's number 45 for Liberty. Unfortunately, no number or no name for number 45 on the roster. Probably someone who changed jerseys. See a tie up there between Moran and Liberty's defense. Now the ball goes back. Jump ball turnover goes back to Gerstell, but a good defensive play there by Liberty. Almost a tie up again. Alguire gets it over to Moran. And Taylor Moran likes that spot for three, and she hits another one. Taylor Moran. That's 3 threes for her. Falcons up 40-27. "15 points for Moran to lead the way so far for Gerstell. Oh, Basilero's tried to get it to the hole, and Kiara Hardy with a swat. And here comes Stinnett. And draws contact. So when Gerstell's not capitalizing under the basket on offense, they're making big plays on defense as well with Stinnett and Hardy and Jackson and Moran and others getting their hands on the ball, creating offense with good defense. First miss in a while there for Gerstell on the line. Some substitutions now for Liberty. Both don't go, and Liberty gets the rebound. Up top to Courtney Goff. I haven't called her name in a while. Goff, Moran on her. Nice job by Moran. Ball almost out of bounds. Goff trapped. Gets it to Gollenbeck. Basileros tries it again. Hardy swats it away again. Kiara Hardy. Long reach for the junior. And the ball's out of bounds. 6 to shoot, but Liberty has the ball still after the tip out of bounds by Hardy. Waiting on something, I think, at the scorer's table. So we're wondering that maybe 45 is Allison Bald now. She may have had to change jerseys. Courtney Goff fires up a three. That did not hit the backboard, and Gerstell comes up with it after a little bit of a scramble. Hardy with a little bit of a step. Ball goes in. T.R. Hardy, 2 points, 42-37. Falcons starting to take over here with under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Shot doesn't go, Stinnett rebound. And Moran wants to push it to the baseline. Pass back out, nice pass. Hardy tips it in. And Gerstell out to its biggest lead of the night, 44-27, and a fresh 4 coming in for Liberty on the next dead ball. Bounce pass, Hall trying to get around Jackson. Vasalaris is left open. She'll take one from 12 feet. No good. Stinnett rebound. Hardy will bring it up, fire it down the court. Nice play there. And it does sound like that's Allison Bald, number 45. I heard somebody from the crowd say, nice job, Allison. So we're going to say Bald now is number 45. And I think she had 2 points in this quarter for the Lions early on. Hall has the other 2. And that's been it. Taylor Moran on fire. 20-point Gerstell lead. $18 points and a turnover. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Moran, nice pass to Hardy. Count the bucket. (17-4) this quarter for the Gerstell Falcons, and then a foul call on the loose ball will stop the clock. A couple fresh faces in there for Liberty now. Number 11, Emily Gallagher. Again, I think Bald is 45 now for the Lions. 21 is Abby Day, a junior guard. Gallagher is a junior forward. That's Bald there, bringing the ball up the court. She'll try her hand in the baseline. And I think one of the lights went out. Lights off, lights on here at Liberty. Got to be careful. The light switches are on the wall right next to the double doors in these gyms sometimes. That's a nice drive to the basket there. It doesn't go in. Moran gets their hands on it, and she's going to go in for 2. Taylor Moran with 11 points just in this quarter. It is all Gerstell with 1:40 to go in the third quarter. That was Day trying to get herself in position, and it was tough with Moran standing in front of her. Abby Redmond in the game now for Gerstell, right there in the middle, number 20 with her arms outstretched. There's a 3-point try by McKnight, no good. And Hardy has the ball, and Gerstell just wants to run. Nice pass, Redmond up strong, no good, passed it back out. Hardy will take it down the lane. Lions get the ball, Courtney Goff. She'll take a 3 from way outside. No good, nice scoop. Another shot goes in. That one, Gigi Hall gets it to roll. Liberty finally with a couple points, but they are down 51-29, under a minute to go in the third quarter. Set shot there by Shyla Borick, number 3, doesn't go in, and I think there's going to be a foul, or at least out of bounds, I should say, and ball to Liberty. $19 points in this quarter for the Gerstell Falcons. off in front of her bench. 10 to shoot. Gollenbeck, left hand, and then she drew a foul. So Alyssa Gollenbeck, number 12 for the Lions, will go to the line for 2, the 6-footer. Redmond on the foul there, I believe. Contact. Alyssa Gollenbeck gets the first one. Strong on the second one, out of bounds. Off Liberty, last off Liberty. Gerstell will have it. 15 to shoot, or 15 to go, I should say, in the quarter, and to shoot. The shot clock is off. And Gerstell with a 21-point lead. Hardy trying to get her way through the defense. 7 to go. And that pass off the face, I think, unfortunately, of Kira Vassaleros. They're checking on her to make sure she doesn't have a bloody nose. 3 seconds to go. Liberty's ball. They'll have a chance for a shot here. Good if it goes. High off the board for Courtney Goff, and Gerstell imposed its will there in the third quarter, and they lead 51-30 after 3 quarters of play. And it was the Taylor Moran show in that quarter. There you see a 21-point advantage for the visiting Falcons. 11 of them came from Taylor Moran just in that quarter. Hardy scored 6. Alguire had 2. And they made it look easy in those 8 minutes. With 8 minutes to go, Gerstell on the verge of going 3-0 here to start the season and posting a road win against the reigning regional champion Liberty Lions. We got 8 minutes left in the game of the week for you, and then hopefully after the game we'll talk to one of the players of the game and see some of the highlights of tonight's contest. So we're going right back to the court, see some highlights here to this point, and as we go into the fourth quarter, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the third quarter. Taylor Moran just had her way. There's a nice three-pointer there right in front of her bench. Nice job to create a little bit of shooting space and drain the 3. She had 3 of them in that quarter. And added a deuce as well. Nice pass back out there. Kiara Hardy with a nice, I would say tandem, but you can throw in Stinnett too. Stinnett hasn't scored since the first quarter, but she's made her presence known. And we are back live, fourth quarter action. Gerstell will start with it up by 21 points. And right away they attack the basket. It's Alguire with a pass from Moran. And shooting at the line is Alguire. Made the second one. (52-30). Long 3 there by Alguire. Probably not the best shot there for Gerstell, but with a 52-30 lead, you can run some offense that maybe you don't run normally in a tighter situation such as other games that have gone on. There's a foul call there, and Liberty's going to get a chance to go to the line here, I believe. Yep. It's going to be Vassaleros. Gerstell beat Our Lady of Mount Carmel in their opener 47-33, and then last Tuesday, just a couple days ago, they knocked off St. Timothy's 39-30. So this is their season high so far in points. As you see, Vassaleros knocked down the free throw. They play Saturday against Dalton School out of New York in a showcase game in D.C., the She's Got Game Classic. Gerstell's been part of that for a couple years now. Then they have another game in the same against St. Mary's on December 11th. (52-32). Net, pass it back out. Three-pointer a little off the mark there. And back come the Lions. Nice perimeter shot there from Liberty. Now makes it 52-34. Lions lost their season opener 49-27 against Catoctin. So we have a season high here too, only the second game of the year for Liberty. Moran, she's going to hit another one. A little off the mark there. And Goff has it. Left-handed layup, does not go. And foul there as Alguire was trying to pivot with the ball. Reach in foul by Liberty. Some substitutions there off camera there for Gerstell, I believe. Under 6 minutes to play in this one. Gerstell 52, Liberty 34. Falcons on their way to their 3-0 start. They were 5-0 last year to start the season. That got them 18 wins and all the way to the IAAM semifinals, where they lost a tough one to St. Timothy's. There's a pass inside. Alguire goes up, doesn't score. And here comes Liberty. Been that kind of night. Nice play to get the jump ball. Liberty gets possession still, but you can see Vassaleros just sort of shaking her head. Didn't think you could get a jump ball with your feet, but I guess that's what happened there on that play, and they gave the ball to the Lions. Goff uses some muscle, draws a foul. So Courtney Goff not done playing yet. She'll go to the line for two. And timeout, I think, called on the court. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it there. 5:27 to go, 52-34. Here's the last look at that play. Nice, that's a nice try, nice muscle up there against the net. Goff giving up some inches on that matchup, and she was able to draw contact, and so she will go to the line for two when we come out of this 30-second timeout. A lot of good play tonight for Gerstell. Star of the game, at least on my end, is Taylor Moran. To this point. (21 points from Moran. Sorry, 20 points from Moran, excuse me. Kiara Hardy has 12. Tanette's got 6. There's Goff with her 4, her first free throws of the game. And it goes. So this early part of the season, of course, coaches like to use these games. Of course, you want to win them, but you also want to see what you're going to have in terms of a rotation, a starting 5, a couple of reserves off the bench. Liberty's offense is going to go through Courtney Goff. I'm going to say number 23. We're going to see a lot of her this year, helping Liberty try to pile up some wins. And Gerstell, Gerstell competing in that private school conference, the top conference, McDonough and St. Timothy's, and there's a nice steal by Goff. She's going to go in for a layup. But I know Coach Stems has his sights on an IAAMB conference title with a lot of girls back from last year's team. Moran takes that three, and she gets another one. 23 points for Taylor Moran. Tried the up and under layup again, and Gerstell gets the rebound. Alguire, long pass, Moran. Taylor Moran. 25 big ones tonight for Gerstell. 57-38, they lead Liberty, so Gerstell on its way to a 3-0 start. Liberty will drop to 0-2. Hasn't played a county game yet. Like we mentioned, they have 3 games next week, so a lot of early games here for Barry Green and his girls to sort of get things together. And Goff gets fouled, taking a 3. And Moran can't believe it. They call foul. Robbie Clark called the foul there. And so I believe Goff will take herself to the line for 3 free throws, and she does. Moran thinks she got all ball, but referees thought otherwise. First one went in for Goff. Second one's good. She gets one more. She's at 10 points now. Gigi Hall leading Lions with 15. Allison Ball with 7. All 3 go for Courtney Goff, 57-41. Under 4 to play. And a steal. And here's Ball. Left-handed layup's a little strong. Started her layup move before she got to the hoop, I think, just a little bit. Nice pass to net, but it's out of bounds off her hands. And Liberty's still fighting here with 3.5 to go. Gerstell still with a huge lead, but the Lions have not conceded this one yet. Most of the starters on both sides still in. They were substituting earlier on in the 3rd and 4th quarters, but the starters are all back in now to finish this one out, it looks like. Balled. And Eric pass goes out of bounds. I think she wanted to give it Goff. Goff cut to the hoop, and Bald sent the ball out along the baseline. There you see the Lions cut back into the little bit, 11-5 run over most of this quarter. Still a 16-point edge for Gerstell, so barring a tremendous comeback/collapse. Nice move by Stinnett. Her first points since the first quarter have Gerstell up again now by 18. Kind of got herself stuck there, picked it up, and it's a jump ball. It was going to be a turnover, or a travel, I should say, anyway. Alguire got caught there, too. So a couple of picking up your dribble at the wrong time on each end there for the Lions and the Falcons, and the Falcons will hold on to it after the jump ball was called. 2.5 to go in our CMSportsNet Game of the Week. We appreciate you sticking out with us on a Friday evening, early Friday evening, December the 8th. Again, we'll have more games to come as the season goes on. There's Stinnett, and the rebound won't go. Stinnett gets it back. She'll try again. Iron unkind off of Jackson's hands, and I think it's out of bounds. Last touched by Gerstell. So a couple of tries there for Gerstell. No points, and the Lions will have it. 2:16 left in the 4th quarter. Like I said, we'll have boys games and girls games maybe a wrestling match if we can get that in there during the winter. So excited to bring you a lot of winter sports action in the Carroll County Athletic League over the next few months. And that shot from Hall out of bounds back to Gerstell. .205 left, fourth quarter. Looks like Gerstell and Liberty making some substitutions. There you see Mimi DeLone, number 24, will take the place of Andy Jackson. She got through this one. She was in some foul trouble earlier, but she stuck it out till the final 2 minutes of the game. Did not foul out. Hardy passes it in, tries to pass it in. DeLone, and Bald has it. Hardy gets it right back. And Gerstell can try to run a little clock. Three won't go. There's a rebound by Maddie DeMay, number 32 for Liberty. Entered the game here in the final 2 minutes. DeMay is a 5'9" junior. Long three, short. Ball tried to keep it in, but right to Gerstell and a timeout. I think they're going to substitute some more girls for the final 1:11. Timeout called by Shane Stem and the Falcons. I saw some girls on the sideline ready to sub in. So 60+ seconds, 60 seconds and some change remaining in this fourth quarter. Like I said, Gerstell will go to 3-0. They've already got 2 wins against some of the private school foes. Liberty dropped their opener against Catoctin. They've got Mount DeSales next week. Marriage Ridge, I believe, in their middle, and then they get Westminster next Friday for their county opener back in Eldersburg. Five games on the schedule for Gerstell in December. Excuse me, 7 games, not counting the 2 they've already played. 5 more before the calendar turns to 2024, if you can believe it. We're only a few weeks away from the 2024 calendar year. That is crazy. I feel like we were just doing football and soccer previews, and here we are in December. All right, final 110 left, 109 and counting. Couple reserves in for Gerstell and Liberty. And Ball tried to get a turnover. Got called for traveling. Gerstell's or got called for the turnover. Gerstell's fans chirping at the ref. The referee restores order. We are under 50 seconds, I believe, or so. Yeah, 50 seconds to go. Gerstell trying to kill out the rest of this clock. And a turnover back to Liberty. Ball down the lane, a little short on the layup. And Gerstell can close this out here. Why not? We'll take a 3 from way off the mark. Under 30 seconds to go. And Liberty can get one more shot here. The shot clock is off. We'll see if they set something up here just to run us some offense. Allison Bald with the ball. Three-pointer. Caromed off. Rebound by Gollenbeck. No good. And a rebound, Gerstell. Not sure if the backcourt happened before the end of the clock, but that's it. Officially, his clock has hit 0. And Gerstell comes away with an impressive road win, an impressive second half for the Falcons to build that lead and come away with a road victory in the county, but a road victory nonetheless. And your final score from Eldersburg. Gerstell stays unbeaten, 59-41 over Liberty. See some handshakes and hugs there between the Lions and Falcons. And there's your final score. Gerstell goes to 3-0 with an impressive win. And it was all about Taylor Moran in the second half. As Gerstell was balanced throughout, but Taylor Moran set the tone, knocking down three-pointers in the third quarter. She had 4 in the second half. She had 20-plus points in the game. We're hopefully going to talk to her here in a little bit, and we'll go over the final scoring and stuff like that. Before we see the highlights, before we get to a little bit of our post-game show, we'll take a quick break. When we come back for the last little bit of a CMSportsNet Game of the Week broadcast. Don't go away.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg. For lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
And each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss The Score and More podcast presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels. Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CM Sportsnet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishment.
The CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Welcome back. Game of the week, where we saw Gerstell with a 59-41 victory over Liberty from Eldersburg. Girls basketball action for you on this Friday, the first Friday of the winter season, and the game goes to Gerstell, the game of the week between Gerstell and Liberty. Let's see how the teams fared against one another with one final look at the team stats. We showed it to you after each quarter, and now at the end of the game, we'll show you the final stats between Gerstell and Liberty as the Falcons got their road victory with ease in the second half. The three-point percentage doesn't look that great for Gerstell, but it was made better in the second half by the likes of Taylor Moran. She had 4 of her 5 threes in the second half. Missed some free throws. That's first half, they were up above 80%, went down to 60. Doesn't matter when you're up by 20-plus points, and that's what Gerstell did for most of the second half. We're hopefully going to talk to one of the players of the game coming up here, but before we do, let's go ahead and take a look at a recap of the game with some highlights between the Liberty Lions and the Gerstell Falcons from the Lions Den tonight as part of our game of the week. It was definitely Gigi Hall's night in the first half, as that 3 went in for her early, and she sort of set the tone. Annie Jackson got one to go for Gerstell, but other than that one, they didn't have too many threes in the first half, and Liberty was only down 2 after one quarter, 13-11. Some of that size and strength started to show in the form of Kiara Hardy and Aya Stinnett. And Gigi Hall beat the clock with her third 3 of the quarter, and there was only a 2-point Gerstell lead, but then things started to turn a little bit in the second quarter. Kiara Vassaleros knocked one down for the Lions. Taylor Moran right back, and she started to get hot a little bit. Right, that was her first one, came in the second quarter. Courtney Goff doing what she could to keep things in line, but it was a 32-23 Gerstell lead after the break, or at the break. That was Allison Ball. She was wearing 20 in the first half, switched it to 45. Tried to test us early on here in the game. I think we figured it out. And she did a pretty good job there, the freshman. There's a nice spin in the lane by Bald. Moran scored and drew the foul there. Nice job by Moran. This is all second quarter highlights. Malone with that nice outlet pass, and she scored. There's Kiara Hardy getting in on the act too. So again, it was a 32-23 lead for Gerstell at the break. Nice pass there and a score by Gollenbeck. That was a nice pass there underneath to Alguire, and this is the spot where Taylor Moran, number 10, started really heating up for Gerstell. Hardy with a nice Euro step in the lane to score there, and Gerstell really turned things around in the third quarter, led by Taylor Moran. 11 points for her in that quarter. Here she is again, fast break score here. Lays it in. Gigi Hall trying to keep her team in it as best she could. Nice spot-up shot there for the senior. There's Goff going to the basket. Goff had 7 points in the fourth quarter for Liberty, but it was too much Taylor Moran and her Falcons teammates. And there she scores again down low with a nice pass from the top of the three-point line. Stinnett was a little cold after that first quarter, but she scored there with about 3 minutes to go in the game. Allison Ball tried to score there, not meant to be, and Gerstell just kind of imposed its will in the second half and pulled away with the 59-41 win. Okay, we're going to go to another quick break. When we come back, we'll hopefully have a post-game interview, and then we'll wrap things up here from the CMSportsNet Basketball Game of the Week. Don't go away. We're coming right back.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg. For lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
And each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss the Score and More podcast presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels. Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CM Sportsnet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishment.
The CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Hungry? Genova's To Go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's To Go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's To Go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's To Go. Genova's To Go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg. For lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's To Go.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
And each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss the Score and More podcast presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels. Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CM Sportsnet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishment.
The CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Welcome back. CM Sportsnet post-game, Game of the Week post-game coverage for you. Pat Stetzer here, and we are here with Gerstell guard Taylor Moran, who I'm going to go ahead and say she's the player of the game for this one. Let's hear from Taylor here now. Taylor, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, good to hear from you. Hey, just real quick, congrats on the great game. 5 3-pointers in this game for you. Is that something you've been working on as this early part of the season to make yourself that much better of a player, all the 3-point shots you were taking tonight?
I can't hear it. It's like really staticky.
Little staticky. I was just wondering if the three-pointers from tonight, how things were going for you tonight in terms of the three-pointers you were taking.
Oh, okay. A little. I guess I was in a shooting slump for the first couple of games, but this game helped me. I did more shots this week, and that helped with tonight.
Yeah, definitely. You had 4 of your 5 three-pointers in the second half. In the third quarter, I think you hit 3 or 4. You hit 3 of them there too. Did the basket look big in the third quarter, or you were able just to find your spot there in the wing and really start hitting those threes?
Yeah.
What's that feeling like when you're in a zone like that and everything starts going in for you? It's got to build your confidence for you and your teammates, I would think.
Yeah, it definitely boosts my confidence and makes me want to play harder, even on defense.
You guys are 3-0 now, early in the season. I know you were a good team last year. How motivated are you guys to pick up where you left off last year and do even better in this season?
We're really motivated. STEM always puts the championship mindset in us, and each practice we work to reach our full potential and just try and get better each and every day.
You guys play a challenging schedule, obviously the private schools and things. Do you like coming out of that and playing a private or a public school in the county? It's not really a rivalry, but it's certainly kids you probably know from Carroll County. Is that different than playing the regular season games you usually do? You still there, Taylor? Maybe she can't hear us.
Yeah, it keeps cutting in and out.
That's okay. I just wanted to know if it's fun to play the public school teams where you're used to playing the private school teams so much. You get a chance to play a team like Liberty tonight. Does that make it fun?
Yeah, definitely. The fans make it entertaining. I came from a Christian private school, and so it wasn't as the fans weren't as into it, and it was a small school, so it definitely was fun to play at a public school.
Well, they're going to be into it all year to root you guys on. Taylor, thanks very much. Congrats on a great game. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
All right, there she goes, Taylor Moran. 25 points tonight for Gerstell, and they roll to a 59-41 win over Liberty. Our thanks to Taylor Moran for giving us a few minutes of her time. Liberty hits the road next with a game against Mount DeSales on December 10th. Gerstell has a game Saturday, tomorrow, against Dalton School out of New York. That's part of that She Got Game showcase I was talking about in Washington, D.C. CMSportsNet's going to return for a game of the week next Friday, December 15th, when Westminster's boys welcome Liberty to the Owl's Nest. The Lions will see their former coach, Brian Tomes, who recently became athletic director at Westminster High School. Should be a fun night in Westminster. Be sure to catch all of our high school sports content online on Facebook and YouTube, as well as our website at cmsportsnet.com. And you can watch us on cable channel HD 1086. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time.
To go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg for lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.